Hello, everybody. This is my second episode of a series I'm putting together to try to improve my golf game. So, my first episode, we did the 60 shot skills challenge on GS Pro. I'll link that at the end of this video if you want to go back and look at it. And now I'm going to start working on the range within Protee to just start working on my numbers. But first, I want to show just one thing I noticed after posting my first video. So this was during the video, and just one thing to look at that I happen to notice is that my backswing is very shallow. So if you look over here, you'll see that my backswing comes back pretty shallow. Um, so that is definitely one thing I'm going to be working on here. And I think that one thing that could help is my swing path, which tends to be a little bit too much in out. So here we are inside the Protee. I did take a couple swings just to warm up. You can actually see on this practice swing right here, it actually still is a little low. My backswing is just a little bit low under the plane. I'm hoping at some point Protee add some lines in here so we can really analyze our swings a little better, just to actually know that we are below the plane. But as of now, we have just this video that we can do. So I'm starting with the gap wedge, just trying to get some numbers down. You can see in the bottom left, my swing path on that last shot was over 7 degrees in out. So that's one thing that I'm really gonna be working on, is trying to get that a little bit more neutral. So take a swing here. That was a little better, 4 degrees in out, which is obviously better than 7. I feel like I'm swinging straight up, but I still appear to be under the plane. So that's something I really need to work on to get the feel, to get that backswing up a little higher. Let's try it one more time here. I'm not so much worried about my carry distance or anything at this point. I'm working on just getting more neutral planes and square club faces. There was a pull on that one because I really closed the face. And you can see that here within the Protee. I love how it shows the impact. It's very accurate. So you can see how I'm closed right at impact. That with the in-out swing is really going to make that ball go left. So that's something I really need to. And I think maybe you can see that a little bit of grass moving before the ball. So it is possible that I just caught the ground a little bit and turned that face right over. All right, I'm gonna really try to get those hands up high. The hands seem better that time. Just my club head's coming too much inside. So let me try to same path with the hands, but let me try to get that club head out a little bit. Yeah, still. I gotta find a way to really get that feeling. You can especially see right here. I got to get that club out here somewhere, right? So I can get a little bit more up. Let's try that again. Still way in out on that one. I really gotta get out here. I think a nice live action shot would be very helpful too. So you can kind of come back and see exactly where you are. That would be very helpful. I'm going to try to set up to just a little bit open on my stance and see if that helps me come a little bit more neutral for my path. Just a few degrees open. Let's see what happens. Path was much better, just under 4 degrees, but still that club face was 9 degrees closed at impact. Let's try that again though. Back to 6 degrees. Doesn't seem to matter, no matter how I set up. I seem to make that adjustment to come really inside on my follow through. Let's go a few more degrees open. Let's see what happens. Still 5 degrees in out. And you can see that club head on the shot video. You only see it for a short distance, but you can see it's definitely coming in at that angle. So it is real what the Protee VX is seeing. So it's just something I have to keep working on. Let's try. I'm going to try setting up square to the target line again and just take another swing and see what happens. Oh, very heavy on that one. Very heavy. Seems the higher I come, the more in out I go. I'm going to try coming a little lower in my backswing, a little bit more below the plane, because usually that is when you come over the top for a slice. So let me try to come a little lower and see what happens. See if that helps me come a little bit more neutral. Oh, I just shanked it. Right off the hosel. That was even more in out, so obviously that's not the way to go. And I think that's why sometimes I hit the hosel is, if you look here, my club is coming in this way. So if I don't shift my weight as much, which we'll see if I did here, yeah, I still seem to get onto the lead side. But because my club is coming in this way, it's much easier to catch it near the heel or hosel. So it's really beneficial to come in more neutral with that path. It'll help with more center strikes. A much better path. But I seem to be, every time I get a better path, I close the club face more. So I'm compensating for it somehow. I'm going to try a little weaker of a grip too. A little bit harder to turn that club face over. Yeah, that went pretty straight just because the face to path wasn't as extreme. Still 4 degrees in out though. But that little weaker of a grip might help for me. Just not turn that club over. Mm. Almost 9 degrees in out on that one. All right. The weaker grip is helping it go straighter though, because I'm not able to turn the club over as easily. Until that one, 14 degrees face to path, which is why that one went left. Can also try moving the ball a little bit more up in my stance, which is probably not good for a wedge, but just to see if it helps the path at all. Yep, did great for the path, but really closed that face. Let me try that again. I think that actually worked really well. That path was really nice, 1.3 degrees in out. That's almost perfect. It's good to be a little in out. Yep. Really close at that time. Yeah, 13. It's really something I need to work on. Let's just try really quickly 7-iron. Just take a couple shots with that before we end the video. Swing path was much better on that one, right around 4 degrees, but just to face the path looked a little heavy, so that could have closed the club face a little bit. Let's try that one again. Yeah. And I can actually see too where it hit the screen, definitely left of my target, so I can see it's coming out left right off the chute. So this is definitely real data we're getting from the Protee VX. There's no doubt about that. Everything's calibrated, everything's square. So we really just got to fix these. Yeah, it was better. One more. The path is much better than those last couple. Just got to get that club face a little bit more slightly open at impact to get it to go a little straighter. All right, so I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, I'll link the episode 1 to the end of this video. But if there's any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. And if you have any ideas, that's something that can help me keep my club face a little bit more square to when at contact, please let me know in the comments. I'm always open for suggestions. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.